Today we're talking about Marvel's new show, Moon Knight. Some changes coming to PS Plus, and some other fun things throughout the day. Hello and welcome to Beer League Benchwarmers, a podcast about our random thoughts. And we said, hey, why not? Let's record it. I'm Sean. We got Jake and Kyle later today. Ricky's on vacation. So we're going to run the episode, see how we do.
Recently remembered that suppository means pills that aren't taken orally. I'm Kyle Weeks.
I just remembered I'm confused. I'm Jake.
You know what? I have a saying about being confused.
I'm sure you do.
If you're confused, I forgot to change my shirt. I'm wearing my pajama shirt. If you're confused,
I'm wearing my pajama pants.
I'm wearing my pajama shorts.
I'm wearing my tuxedo pants, but no one's going to see them. If you're confused, it means you're trying to understand. So good job, Jake. You're trying.
Oh, jeez.
I think you're confused about your pants.
Can't make a comeback unless you're behind.
Exactly.
Truth.
Yeah.
Kyleisms.
We've had some comebacks in our day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Kyle. All right. What do we want to talk about first?
I don't know. Anybody else have anything going on? Anything new in this past week? I know, Kyle, you not here last week, right? Were you here last week?
No. Was it?
I was. You were here.
I don't remember.
It all gels.
It was all four of us.
It was all four of us. You're right.
I'm the most awake for once, so this is strange.
Yeah, it is very strange. I was fine until I got down to my area and setting up. It's like, man, I'm tired.
So was I. I was sitting here watching TV, playing on my Switch, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get up and move. Tried to lay down and take a quick nap, and it didn't happen.
Apparently, last night I was whimpering in the middle of the night.
Oh no!
Where my wife had to wake me up and ask me if I was okay.
Oof.
I said, "Yeah, I'm okay." What are you talking about? I rolled over, went to bed, and then she told me when I woke up, like in the morning time, actual morning time, and I was like, "Oh, makes a little bit more sense why you asked if I was okay," but I have no idea what it was about.
Bad
you
dreams.
A hurt dog in your dream, Jake?
Was that weird for you too, Kyle?
Yeah, Sean was. You were slowed down.
You're like, was that
great?
Were you a hurt dog in your dream? I think is what he asked.
No, I don't know. I've been sleeping like crap for the last couple weeks, and
that sucks. Melatonin. Dreams. You don't want to get a dependency, but melatonin can help in a pinch. This is not medical advice
for me.
I do not take this. It's called alcohol.
Yeah, melatonin didn't work for me. I actually had to take like Tylenol PM for me to fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Sex helps me, but that's why I've been sleeping like crap.
Right? Amen.
Amen. All right.
The guy upstairs.
Yeah.
Or in this case, the wife upstairs.
He is the big man. The big man upstairs has thoughts about your intercourse, I'm sure.
He does. He controls it.
He really has some big concerns about it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why you're whimpering in your sleep. It's a message.
I need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I
I didn't. That's SpongeBob, right? Early SpongeBob.
Yeah, like one of the first couple episodes.
The second or third episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
We do a lot of SpongeBob references.
Yeah, we do.
SpongeBob's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
He was my best friend growing up. I'm joking, by the way.
Your best friend.
I had a Scooby-Doo light switch.
I know.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one TV character that you grew up with that you watched the most as your best friend, it would have been Scooby-Doo.
Probably. I mean, who wouldn't want a talking dog? That would have been crazy.
I had Goku, so I would never have been bullied.
Mine was Doug.
Oh, that would have been that was a little more reasonable.
I like Doug.
He could have gone.
Then a talking dog or an anime fighter that can shoot like energy beams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug's is definitely the most normal one.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think those energy beams feel like?
I don't know. Like, you know what I feel like? If you when you're driving, stick out your hand and like cup it. You know, you feel that the wind just like pushing out. That's what I feel. I feel like that's what it feels like. At least that's what I did with growing up. I was like, oh, this is it. Yeah, this is how I save the earth.
Okay. Or I can't do this while I'm driving because I need the.
Well, yeah, you can do one hand. They do it one hand too.
I just put my knee up and drive.
You got a Tesla, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tesla drivers always Kamehameha wave.
Yeah. I'm Goku.
Before we get into what we're talking about today, I heard a crazy theory about all these electric vehicles. So there's this theory going around that once we start going electric vehicles, it's going to be tracking not only you, but you know how they say they're tracking your internet history and what you post and everything. So if you
put quotes on something that has been proven to be correct.
True.
It depends on who's they, but yeah.
Right.
They're tracking it. They are.
They are.
Yeah.
But depending on what you post or if you make some bad comments or remarks about something, they can disable your electric vehicle. You can only use it to a certain extent. It's like, oh my God.
I do believe it. They kind of do that now with any vehicle with breathalyzers.
Yeah.
That's true.
So like they already do handcuff your vehicle in a way. Obviously, it's a very specific way.
And that's just for law. There's no like
reason,
terms of service or anything. It's just like you're breaking the law.
Yeah.
But in the future.
Yeah. You say something bad about this policy or
I was going to say
something isn't real.
Keyboard warriors better watch out then when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Twitter's scary. Have you guys ever seen the website twitter.com? It's terrifying.
I actually that's probably my most used social media is Twitter.
Do you ever go through the comments though?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll see like a post and be like, oh, this is gonna be fun, and then I click through it.
Is it fun?
All the time.
So it depends on what you I don't have Instagram and Facebook. The only reason I have Facebook is it's pretty much just a cloud for my pictures of my kids and shit. But so Twitter is the one I use probably the most. But it all depends on what you follow. Like if you're following sports, like that's what I follow. I follow sports and
that's
Bills and Sabres and Marvel. Like the one guy, I don't know if you guys know him, Del Reed. He's like the quote unquote founder of Bills Mafia. He just went and saw Morbius. So it's like I went through the comments to see like, did he say how he liked it or anything like that? And basically it was what everybody's been saying about that movie is it's not good. I think the way he put it, he's like, it's not good.
I heard it made Suicide Squad look like a Oscar-winning movie.
Suicide Squad. Now I've seen both the Suicide Squads now, and they're okay. Like
they're fun. They have fun moments.
It's all a matter of your expectations, and that's kind of what somebody said. Like when you do your Sony standalone movies, you have to really manage your expectations. Whether it's Venom, Venom is good. It's a fun movie. It's a good movie. I haven't seen Venom 2, so I can't comment on that. But
it was also good. I enjoyed it.
You really have to differentiate the Sony universe and the Marvel universe. And that's what.
Or was Morbius Sony?
Yeah.
Mobius or Morbius?
Morbius.
Okay. Mobius is like a mathematical guy.
Maybe. I mean, I will say, like, they have the Vulture from the I was gonna say Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Tom Holland, first Spider-Man.
I just Suicide Squad made me remember this.
Mm-hmm.
For those listening, it's I changed my back.
Do we have anything about that later on?
I don't.
Sure, we could talk about it.
I just want to ask, do you guys think it was real or staged?
No, it was real.
I do. I also think it was real.
I don't think Will Smith would have put out an apology letter crying to Chris Rock apologizing to him after, or I don't think he also was. They wouldn't have bleeped it out on TV if he wasn't going to swear if it was staged.
I'll say it's staged.
Ooh.
Just because he apologized doesn't mean it's not staged. Like that could be a part of the staging.
Ooh.
I mean, let's be honest. If that didn't happen, would we have known that those awards were going on?
Yeah.
You think the Academy paid Will Smith to tank his career? And
I don't know. Did he tank his career? Because now he's being talked about more than he has been in the previous year.
That's true.
He just won an Oscar for the Man of the Year, so I think he's been talked about the whole year.
Oh, I haven't. Like, Gemini Man was a terrible movie. That was a couple years ago. And outside of that, what was the last thing he was in? I'm sure he's been in things. I just don't know him.
He was in King Henry, the movie about the Serena Williams' father.
That's what he won the Oscar for. He gave a really weird speech after that.
About protecting his family.
Yeah, that's why, like, I don't believe it. Like, to me, Sean, you mentioned it throughout the week, talking about, I don't even know if it was about this. Bad publicity is better than no publicity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think it was.
Maybe he just doesn't ever want to go to an award show again. Maybe he hates going to award shows, and this is a way to ensure he never gets invited back.
He hates these cans.
Well, he was a couple of years ago boycotted the awards show or him and Jada had boycotted it because there was no black nominees in it for any of the movies that had came out.
That was a lot. That was a movement. That wasn't just them. There was a lot of them.
But they were very vocal about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
it was also,
if it wasn't fake, it was uncalled for.
Oh yeah, but
you're probably bitching about a comedian who makes his life on comedy, and you have an exception to it, then speak to him. Don't freaking assault him.
Yeah, literally, that's Chris Rock's job, is to tell jokes. What did you think he was going to do when he got up there to present an award? Was tell jokes, and God forbid. Their fucking whole life has been out in the media for the last 5-6 years now with her whole affair and their open relationship. So everybody knows about it. And to top it off, they're sitting in the front row. So what's Chris Rock going to do? Stare right at him. How about that?
I didn't previously know about the affair before this.
Yeah, I didn't either until it came out. This happened, and then it was just like, oh yeah, like he's mad about her not having hair, but he's okay about her sleeping around on him.
Yeah, she slept with one of her son's dancers from his music video. And then told Will Smith on her podcast called The Round Table or The Red Table, and told him and recorded it and everything, and then broadcasted it.
Ooh, that's bad manners.
That's what, like, to me.
Ugh.
But also, not only that, Chris Rock may have not known that she had alopecia, because Jada Pinkett Smith has had short hair for a very long time. So it could have just been a phase that she shaved her head.
Is it life-threatening?
No, not at all. You just lose your hair.
There can be. It depends. I think I've heard there's different severities, and it can make it so, like, you don't have eyelashes, and that makes it really annoying. And
it's an annoying disorder. Like, to me, is a disorder, not a disease. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think she has a super advanced version of it either.
Well, that's another thing.
I guess when I say staged, is it might not have been completely staged. It might have been staged as in Will Smith in his head was like, I'm going to do this to just get more attention onto my family because it seems like they are an attention whore of a family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe.
Probably an hour before that, the actress and comedian Rebel Wilson got up there and made jokes to Will Smith about Jada sleeping with other dudes, and he didn't get up there and slap her. So
the Chris was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, I think if he slapped a woman,
yeah,
I think we're having a different discussion.
But that was also
Chris Rock didn't press charges. Like,
no.
What?
Well,
like, there's nothing to me to point out like it was legit, except for the fact that it looks legit. And like, it's actors. It's hard to take actors seriously because they're paid to pretend. Like,
right.
I heard a tweet recently that was like, guys, I think the slap was fake. I just recently found out that the guy who did it is a paid actor.
Yeah. And the guy that took it has acted too. So
right.
Yeah. I as far as conspiracy theories go, this is fine because if you wholeheartedly believe it, you're not going to do stupid things. It's not a gateway conspiracy. Actors do stupid stuff. It's totally plausible too. But my big takeaway. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, my big takeaway is Chris Rock maybe stepped over a line, maybe he didn't. That's whatever. Will Smith, if it was real, did step over a huge line. And if it's not real, that's not a good. He's
not a good bit.
A lot of people look up to him. A lot of people, but it's all older people at this point. I don't think a lot of younger people look up to him, to be fair. But that's bad. And Chris Rock, though, he's gonna make so much money off of this. He just didn't even be like, ow, that hurt. He was just like totally smooth
because he wanted to. He said his tongue. He wanted to fucking come back.
Lost his composure for like half a second and was just like, and then got it back and just carried on perfectly. It was fantastic
because he had a bunch of shit ready to go in his head to fucking rifle off. So
yeah. He did a lot of mental calculations.
Another thing too is Chris Rock has a comedy tour coming.
Yeah.
So it's, how do I sell out these seats? Oh man, people are gonna want to come to expect some Will Smith jokes and shit like that, and slap jokes, slapstick comedy.
Nice. That's good.
I heard an old comics routine that perfectly plays into this. That this comics
saw that, Kyle.
Sorry, Sean, a cat. Sorry, go on. Doesn't matter.
How do you know somebody so well?
In the tower?
Yeah, you see a cat go up, you're like, okay, I catch this one up. But then you immediately look to Kyle. You go,
the comic was like, I always get a kick out of people that get offended by comics telling jokes because you want to know what? We're joking.
Hey,
it's not real.
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
A joke. But also back to just the joke that Chris Rock made. Will Smith laughed at first, and he looked over at Jada.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Fuck them.
The lady behind when he started yelling was just like.
You know who that was, Kyle?
I did at one point, but I forgot.
That's what's her name from Black Panther.
Okay.
King T'Challa's girlfriend.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. She got a good suit for that.
Like, if it was staged, it's fucked up. If it wasn't staged, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Right.
Like the whole thing is just so stupid. And just no matter which angle it is, whoever decided it is off your rocker. Like Will Smith just thought, I'm gonna go fucking smack Chris Rock across the face. You're fucked up. If Will Smith thought, my publicity could use a boost, Chris Rock's publicity could use a boost, I'm gonna go smack Chris Rock across the face. You're fucked up. It was just stupid.
And if he was that offended by the joke, grow it back.
Get a wig.
Right? Well, that's what I'm saying. She's known for having short hair. And not only that, she looked like she had 5 o'clock shadow on her head, like she had just shaved her head. So she clearly doesn't have alopecia that bad because there's still hair follicles there. Because when you have alopecia, it's really, there's nothing there. You're literally bald.
Mm-hmm.
Like Smooth Lou at work,
Bald.
Jake. He has
Oh,
alopecia.
I know.
He has
I know.
not a
Mr.
fucking
Clean.
hair on his body. Yeah.
Mr. Clean.
Does he shine his head?
He does not.
I don't know. He just rides a bike absurdly fast.
All over.
I bet he can swim fast too.
Probably.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He just doesn't even have to put on a swim cap. Those are weird.
Just imagine the sunscreen he goes through though in the summertime.
All right.
Oh geez, yeah, that's
Shit.
important.
Can you imagine getting sunburn on the top of your head?
Oh, thanks.
Mm-mm.
It's like
I'm
top
good.
of my feet.
That
I have
gets
an-
really, really shiny then.
I have very thick hair, so it's like armor. It's like small. It's not very good armor.
Ching chong ching.
Tink tink. So I could not imagine that just being out. Ugh, that'd be tough.
Peeling.
So my heart goes out to all the people with alopecia who have to put sunscreen on a lot.
That's a good one.
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Or just wanna.
Wait, when I said he hates these cans, it was a reference to a movie called The Jerk.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's a great
Classic.
movie. Yeah, fucking terrorists or whatever was shooting at, trying to kill Steve Martin. He kept missing him and shooting like oil cans, and he's just like, he hates these cans. It's my favorite scene in the whole movie is that gas station scene. He
There's a
doesn't hate
scene
these
where
cans, he hates you.
I remember a scene where he's got kicked out of his house or something, and he's like, "This is all I need," and he's holding like 8 things, and he's like, "This is all I need: my
this
water
chair.
bottle, my chair," and then he just keeps pulling up things.
I grew up a poor black child. Fucking Steve Martin.
He's in a show.
Yeah, where
That
he's the
came out last
murder
year.
Thing,
Only
whatever,
murders in the
detective.
building.
Yeah, him and there's another comedian, and then Selena
Martin
Gomez.
Short,
Yeah,
I think that's his name. Yeah, it was good. It
Senator
was fun.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, it's
She
a
got
weird
plump.
show. Plump.
She got a little bit plump. Like whenever I think of Selena Gomez, I think of like fucking Wizards of Waverly Place when she's like 12. But now, not obviously, like she's an adult, so like she's got adult weight on, just like I do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's from my
Put on
town.
COVID weight.
She's from your town.
Yeah, she's just a next town over called Grand Prairie, which is like 3 miles away.
Nice.
Cool. You should go say hi to our family.
You should.
I'm good.
That wouldn't be creepy.
You should put your dick in her.
No.
I'm good on that too.
Why you say no? Like why not? Like I would.
If you do it consensually.
I mean, it's like I don't care who you are. If you're a famous person, a millionaire, or whatever, I'll pretty much fuck you or do something to you, and then just hold it against you.
Oh my god. Yeah. Would you do it with Will Smith?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't care what
That's-
gender you are. If I can hold it over, he slapped me.
Yeah. There you go. Will Smith, this is an offer. All
You
right.
should make a video with Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian. What?
I'll be right
That
back,
was the
guys.
first person.
Oh geez.
What happened?
Is Sean gonna be okay?
I don't know. He had kittens.
Sean
I
had
know
kittens?
Well, his cat had kittens. Sean didn't have kittens. I guess he didn't specify, so maybe he did.
Maybe. I doubt it, but you never know.
You never
He
know.
got kittens?
It's 2022.
That's-
You never know.
That's a big commitment. Commitment.
You were
Mittens.
correct, gentlemen.
Yeah.
You had kittens?
I had kittens.
Whoa.
Oh, I've taken some big poops, but never a cat.
No, one of them was crying, and all the other ones were out there, like kind of like staring at it. So I had to go put her back with her mother, because she was like meowing at me. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. It's your fucking cat. All right,
Aw.
all right. So let's get on to our show after our
Dive into
discussion. So Disney Plus or Disney Universe, Marvel Universe came out with a new show. Moon Knight.
Disney
I'm trying to get my
Plus
background.
Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is.
I mean, it's all MCU,
Sure. All right, we'll go with that.
but it's
Yeah.
on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Is this backwards?
No.
Okay. It is for me, but that's fine.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. It just came out like this week. The first
last
episode.
Wednesday. So when this episode comes out, it will have been the second episode. So we are only talking about episode 1 right now.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
tell me, how was episode 1? Do I need to dive into this show?
The story is actually very good. I thought so, especially when it comes to the Disney Plus Marvel Universe.
We haven't gotten into the story.
It's still good. The dialogue, the character building.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint is the CGI work.
Oh, really? I liked it.
There's a car chase scene. And
the
CGI.
logs.
Yeah, there's some shoddy CGI work. Not like Sharknado CGI work, but just not like to the MCU caliber
Standards.
CGI work.
It could use it. The logs in particular could use a little fresh coat of paint there. That was
that scene was not good. Outside of that, it was pretty good. Like the ending, that was pretty much all CGI, and that was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
As far as the the hero or whatever protagonist, I don't know anything about him. So I don't know if Kyle does. My knowledge of Moon Knight, as Kyle has it, is from the start of episode 1 to the end of episode 1. I don't know anything else before or after.
Same.
It's
refreshing.
Him?
He was in Star Wars.
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, okay. So Poe.
He's good.
Poe,
He's been in a lot of good stuff.
Shit.
Yes, and he does a very good job.
Okay, I like him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
If this whole series is just him having shenanigans, I will be happy. I think he did very good.
What's your Avatar? Avatar, yeah, I like those blue people.
Yeah. That was great.
So I mean, it had its silliness, like Marvel does. Like,
justice for Gus, by the way. Gus disappeared. He had a one-finned fish, and it just disappeared.
Oh well, it grew back. I thought
maybe. I don't know.
I
don't think it's Gus. The fin is he had a injured fish that he was like, this is Gus, my fish that I would love to set free, but he has an injured fin because he wanted to feel important. I don't know. And then later in the episode, he's gone for a couple of days, and when he comes back, his fish has 2 fins, and he tries to take it back to the store and be like, hey, what happened? And they're like, you just bought this yesterday. It had 2 fins.
that's right. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like a comparison. And the best thing I could think of is it has like the dialogue of the Hawkeye series, but the action of Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Now, again, those are a comparison of 2 series to 1 episode. Does that translate all the way? It's not like WandaVision. It was not. WandaVision was probably one of the better series, but it was very slow. This is not even half as slow. It's fast. It's
there's a lot of action in the first episode.
Yeah, I want to say kind of compare. Like, I can't remember how Loki started, but I would say probably comparable to Loki. Maybe that might be the best comparison of the series because Loki had a lot of funny dialogue too. But I feel like Loki is the first couple episodes had a lot more dialogue to action.
Yes.
Where this one had a good mixture of just funny, witty dialogue to good action as well.
And hopefully, my biggest complaint for a lot of the Marvel shows so far has been they try to do too much. They go in a bunch of different directions and don't really explore anything super in depth. That was especially true about Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then the Archer lady, Hawkeye, hot guy. But I felt like they had a bunch of like subplots and stuff. Some of them paid off, some of them didn't. And they could have either had more episodes, more time to explore those subplots, or they could have been a little more focused. And I feel like WandaVision and Loki they were more focused. They didn't have as many like crazy side plots and stuff going on. So hopefully it's more in that direction. But so far it seems I'm just excited about Oscar Isaac. He was very funny, very good at he I didn't even notice until I rewatched the last scene. The guy in the mirror had an American accent while he has been talking with a British accent. And he does it so perfectly, and it's great.
I'm just thinking like what you said about a main plot to a subplot.
Mm-hmm.
Like WandaVision did. It was your Wanda, but then you also had your Rambo, your I can't even think what they're not Shield, but whatever that was.
That's true, yeah.
Sword plot, and then
what
was your Loki? You had Loki, but then you also had your Owen Wilson battling with who he thought was his friend and what he considered what the right way. Yeah, he had a tunnel vision where it was time cops and all that, and now it was changing on him. See, I thought like Falcon and the Winter Soldier had a pretty straightforward plot and had less of a subplot. It had
there was
the battles
the
of race.
Stuff.
Yes, it had that.
The super spy stuff in that extra country, the stuff with Nemo.
Yeah,
it had the Captain America plot.
The Black Captain America.
No, the other guy, the guy with the chin, and then he his partner died, and so he went crazy and started killing people.
Oh yeah. The Captain America from Wish.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I just think and Hawkeye had it's obviously the problem is you can't
the boat.
Marvel can't do a legit TV series. It's got to do like a mini movie series. And that's why it does seem rushed, but because to their own fault and to our fault as fans, we want that kind of instant gratification. Yeah. Marvel is so high if you're following them even just a little bit, they're so high on your radar. So you don't want to wait a full season to get to the climax of the series.
Yep.
That Moon Knight, it's a 6 episode, I believe, and it's only Oscar Isaac only has contract for this one season. So we'll see what happens with that. But that just shows I shouldn't know that. I watch other movie or shows. I don't fucking know how long these people are under contract for.
Yeah.
But with Marvel, you want to know because there is so many moving parts in the MCU.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to wait a 20 episode season when you got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse movie coming out. You just had Spider-Man. You don't want to have to wait full seasons for that.
Okay.
So that's just me. That's just how I feel. I don't think that we have Marvel has built impatience, and with shows and series, you need to have patience. So I think that's why it seems rushed, and I agree, it does seem rushed, and to a point, it is bad for it. But it's just how the MCU has grown that I think that has to happen then.
Okay.
That's just how I think.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. That's just a possible complaint because I have been pleasantly surprised.
It's a legitimate complaint. Things have gone quickly for these shows.
But I'm still I like it so far. I think I also really like the Egyptian mythology aspect of it. There's a lot of I have no clue if it's accurate, and that's kind of nice. I know a little bit about Greek mythology and a fair bit about Norse mythology because there's not that much to know about Norse mythology. Most of the texts got lost because of Christianity, I think. But anyways,
they're just in Minnesota.
The texts for the Norse mythology are in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's where most
people
of
need
the
to know this.
That's where most of the Nordics landed. They came to the U.S. It's in Minnesota. It's the Minnesota Vikings.
That's pretty cool. I would have thought they would have wanted to be by the ocean. They're like boating and stuff.
They are. They're next to a lake. That's the reason the name of Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes.
Oh,
that's why the Los Angeles Lakers were started in Minnesota.
Yep, Minnesota.
Oh,
that's why they're called the Lakers.
That's pretty cool, man. But
no, really, that's like why the Minnesota Vikings are called the Minnesota Vikings, because there's a lot of Nordic heritage in Minnesota really cool. from Vikings back in the day.
That's neat.
So could be in Minnesota, in Minneapolis or St. Paul, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's the oral tradition's been passed down, but they want to keep it secret. So
oral.
It's built inside the USA Bank Stadium. It's in the walls.
That's pretty cool. We got a new heist, guys. We got to do that. Break in, take a picture.
From Gad.
Yes, but so I don't know a lot about Egyptian mythology. I just know
either do I.
There are gods that are like people with animal heads, and one of them is Ra. I don't know a lot. So it'll be cool to have this like fresh, because I can't watch Disney's what's the one Hercules. I can't watch Disney's Hercules without thinking like, oh, they changed that significantly from the source material all the time about everything, and I don't want
how dare they make a kids cartoon and not make it factual.
They turned Greek mythology into Christian. Anyways.
Most of Disney princess origin stories are very dark, very not dark. What Disney made
Disney,
it.
Yeah.
I know, but fairy tales are one thing because that's just somebody wrote a story. But the mythology, it's like it's been around for thousands of years, and I don't know. I don't want to feel this way. I want to just enjoy the movie and be like, strong guy, punch hard, but it's hard for me to disconnect it. I know it's annoying. But I can do that with this because I don't know anything about Egyptian mythology. So I can just be like, Egyptian guy have bandages. That's good. And stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. And like the guy with the mask, the CG mask guy, that was cool. I'm excited to learn more about that thing. And then is that what he looks like? There's like a guy with a staff and he had like a bird face.
Guy. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's right. The elevator dude.
Yeah, it's so cool looking. And we don't know anything about him. And it's cool. I'm excited. Yeah.
See, I was gonna say, isn't the Eternals, but that's Greek mythology, I think, right?
I don't know.
Have you watched Eternals?
No, I should probably do that.
I haven't seen anything.
Athena, that's Greek mythology, right?
Yes.
She popped out of Zeus's head.
Yeah, well, in that movie, they're called Athena. And they're like, we don't know why they added an A.
Okay. All right.
It's yeah, like I think that's Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I was gonna be like, oh, I wonder if they'll be in it. But then A, the ending of Eternals means they wouldn't be. And B,
spoilers. No, I'm joking.
Kind of, but not really. Not what you're thinking.
I mean, it's been out long enough that I feel like in past.
Yeah. See, like Eternals had very bad reviews. A lot of people did not like it. You want to talk about subplots. That was like, oh, they were able to do it with the Avengers. They should be able to do it with Eternals.
They tried that in the DC universe. Didn't work.
I'm trying to think if it was as bad as Justice League. No, I mean, but that might be biased because I like Marvel, so I might just be blinded by it. I guess it might be comparable. The character building was bad. Snyder Cut was amazing. If they fucking had this, the DCEU, which I think is what it is, it's not DCU. I think it's DCEU. Would be competing with Marvel if they kept Zack Snyder. But because they got rid of him,
bold claim.
I'll get that. Because they got rid of him, they have no shot. Just with what they have done. I will say the reason why I think they'd be competing is because the biggest Marvel entities right now are gone.
Yep.
With Iron Man and with Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. Like right now, your biggest guy is Spider-Man, which right now is probably the guy, but who knows at the end of that. And then you have Thor. But who knows about that? And even the guy I think like right now, Marvel is at its most vulnerable, and with how good Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League was and the direction that it could have gone in, it could have been amazing. That would have been the battle. But because they didn't do it, it's just Marvel and then the other guys.
To be fair to DC, I think their current philosophy seems to be working well, where they have established, in my opinion, I don't know if this is factual or not. This is just what I've been interpreting. They take popular characters and tell stories with those characters. So like Harley Quinn did really well in, what is it? Suicide Squad. What is this? Some kind of Suicide Squad? And so they gave her a movie and it worked really well. And then they made her featured in. I liked it. It was a fun movie. It wasn't like deep or anything, but it was there was a fight where she's on roller skates the whole time, fighting in a mirror house. It was great. It was so stupid.
But that's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it was great.
Like as much as like I'm annoyed by you just saying it, that's Harley Quinn. Like I'm not a big fan of Harley Quinn, the character.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
you should check out the cartoon. It's good. The first episode in particular is very funny. I would at least recommend the first episode of the Harley Quinn cartoon.
All right, so what's another example?
Batman. Instead of having the DCEU Batman represented again, Ben Affleck, was it Batfleck? They were like, we're going to tell a really cool detective story. And then the Batman came out of that. And
but it's not, So you're saying
they're doing standalone films that are
instead of
complete
a universe
stories. Yeah. And they don't necessarily interact, but they might be based on the same mythology. So the Joker has a movie too. And it's it wouldn't fit in with the Batman. It might, but it'd be a stretch. They're very different. So
different times, the timeline's not the same. Yeah. And the Batman has already been told that it's not going to have they will not be doing crossovers or nothing like that.
Okay. Then it closes some doors, but I think it opens up other doors. They can bring in their versions of characters if they want to. They cannot have a world where there's superpowers around every corner and it allows things like that. And then there's Wonder Woman's been getting her standalone movies, although the last one wasn't as good. But
yeah, I didn't see that one.
That's
the thing. It's all right, we're gonna disband the DCU and Snyder's DC universe, whatever. But we're gonna keep the Wonder Woman character, the same actress that plays the Wonder Woman. We're gonna keep the same actor that plays Flash and the Aquaman.
Not anymore. I don't know what happened, but something happened with the Flash actor.
I don't think he got arrested or something like that.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I forget why. They might have already filmed it, so you never know. But the point is that they were going to do it. Aquaman, I don't know. It's just weird. They did the Peacemaker series that was a spinoff from the latest Suicide Squad movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I actually watched all of that with John Cena. It had its funny parts. It's an overall just stupid fucking series.
I just can't stand John Cena.
But you guys have any interest in watching it? I could do spoilers.
No, yeah, you can tell me.
I do, but I don't care about spoilers for that show.
It doesn't really spoil the movie. It's just there's a running joke that Aquaman fucks fish. And one of the last scenes is it's the big battle scene.
Is that a reference to The Boys?
It could be. I forgot about that. That's good. That's a good reference, Kyle. There's a big battle scene, and the battle ends, and then all of a sudden Flash shows up, Aquaman shows up, Superman shows up, but he's you can't see his face. He's just, you can tell it's Superman. Same thing with Wonder Woman. You can't see her face, but you can tell it's Wonder Woman. But it was the two actors that play Flash and
Jason Momoa. I don't know that.
Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller.
Sure.
And they're just, somebody says, I think John Cena's like, just go fuck some more fish. And Jason Momoa was like, why does everybody keep saying that I fuck fish? And Ezra Miller's like, you don't? And I guess, according to the director, that Ezra Miller went on for like an hour doing like shticks about fucking fish and shit like that. But like, it was just, you should watch the series. It's funny. There's some tits in it, but it's interesting.
It's on HBO, right?
Yeah, it's on HBO. DC they're the other guys. And they are.
That's true.
They are like they just can't. I feel like watching a superhero movie. Well, I've watched Iron Man 30 times and Avengers 50 times. And it's like, let's do something different. Okay, let's watch
X-Men.
The Batman. Yeah. Well, now, yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's why I said, going back to my original point, if this was the time, the most vulnerable time that DC could have.
Well, you are to strike while our opponent is weak.
Yeah.
But Moon Knight, back to the original topic.
Yeah.
It was a very good show. I would recommend it based off this one episode. Mm-hmm. I feel like this one episode was one of the better first episodes of these Disney Plus series.
Mm-hmm. And so often the origin stories are like the same old. They hit the same beats over and over again.
This
but we don't know.
Really dove right into it.
Yeah, and we don't know anything about it.
Also, not telling you about it.
Yeah, we don't know if he's a good guy yet. We have no clue.
Right.
He could be evil.
Be very bad.
We have no clue. It's cool.
Do we want to say rumors? I've heard a rumor with the series.
I guess. Why not?
I've heard two rumors, actually. One rumor was...
Nope.
Maybe he does have a tumor. They would explain it.
He does do some weird stuff. It's probably not good for his cells.
Probably not. So one rumor is that the Hulk will make an appearance.
Ooh.
And another rumor, based off of how Moon Knight is collaborated with somebody in the comics, is that this will be, I don't want to say officially, this would be the first time you see Blade in the Marvel universe. Because Blade and Moon Knight they do stuff just like Spider-Man and Daredevil do in the comics. Yeah. It's the same thing with Moon Knight and Daredevil.
If I tell Alicia that, she's gonna start jumping. She likes
just
Blade
a
a lot.
Rumor. It's Marvel. Tomorrow there's gonna be another rumor about how Moon Knight brings back Steve Rogers or something stupid.
Wesley Snipes. Is it Wesley Snipes or somebody else?
It's not Wesley Snipes.
Wesley
Blade
Snipes
has
like
already
70,
made an appearance.
Yes.
What?
Technically.
Was he in Loki for like a half second when they were doing one of those portals or something?
You don't see him, but he talks.
Was it Wesley Snipes?
It's not Wesley Snipes.
I just know because Alicia is such a big Blade fan. I know Wesley Snipes loves Blade. Would love to.
He's constantly fucking arrested and shit like that.
He's also like 73 years old.
This is fine. He's CG.
But I did hear that this plot line for Moon Knight is attached to the MCU. So
okay.
So
this might be like a
MCU that we know.
prequel to a movie that hasn't been announced yet, or has been, and there's an unknown connection. Is that what you're saying, Sean?
I don't know. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
they all are a part of it.
Okay.
Like, I can't. What series isn't a part of it?
Oh yeah, the series, yes.
Like all the series are. I mean, even from WandaVision to Falcon and Winter Soldier, all of them are a part of the MCU.
Yeah,
like,
I would argue most of them.
How big of them?
Most of them.
WandaVision has the biggest impact, followed by Loki, where like the least impact is probably like Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye's the other event.
He's just getting hunted. It's
He was
really
there
what it
too.
comes down
Navy
to.
Captain America or whatever, Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I mean, it does lead to the new Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say freaking What If has a bigger impact than Hawkeye does. Based
Probably.
off of the trailers of the new Doctor Strange movie, it looks like a spitting image to
Is Doctor Strange in it?
the evil Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like he's in the trailer.
Fancy.
So that's what, like,
For what?
That's
they
cool.
did like
Doctor
they
Strange?
did a side by side of like some of the scenes from the What If Doctor Strange episode and the trailer of the new Doctor Strange movie, and they are very similar.
All right, cool.
Cut and paste. Just here. You need
Live
reference
action.
on how
Live
to do
action.
this. Yeah, you need reference on how to
From
do this scene. Just watch this.
From animation to CGI.
Yeah.
So
I hope his voice actor is good at real acting.
I
Real
don't know
acting.
if I'll be able to say this guy's name.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Mahershala Ali.
Okay.
Do you guys
That's
know
gonna be
like,
Blade.
he's
Possibly.
gonna be Blade? He
Okay.
is Blade.
Well, where was that reference in? Where you heard him?
Eternals.
Okay.
Mm.
In the end credit scene, he talks.
Ooh.
And the director like even said like they were asked like, was that Blade talking in that scene? And she's like, yeah, that was him.
Cool.
So
Neat.
Blade is already in the MCU.
Oh.
And if Alicia is that big of a Blade fan,
He should know.
that.
Well, then I will bring it up to her.
Unless you guys haven't seen
I'll
it.
be like-
Unless she hasn't seen Eternals. Obviously you
Yeah.
haven't. So
Yeah.
if she hasn't either, then
There's been, I think we get burned out with, well, she does especially, burned out with so many superhero shows and TV movies.
I can
and
agree with
stuff.
that. It is literally everywhere you turn, there's a new one.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes not good. Sometimes it is good. Morbius, apparently not good.
Which is actually disappointing because I like that character in some
Aw.
of the comics.
I can't say I'm surprised because of it being Jared Leto.
Exactly. And
Like,
but
it's
the weird thing
only-
is before Jared Leto did the Joker, he was in a couple other movies and he actually wasn't that bad. It's like, all right. Trying to think, there
His
was
head
one
got
that's
too
like, oh
big.
shit, looking back, and that was like, oh, that's Jared Leto.
Movies, I'm
But
curious
what's where he's not the main actor,
He's
It's
in
good.
Fight Club.
he is. He's also in Panic
He
Room.
doesn't do a lot in Fight Club, but
Panic Room, he's one of the robbers.
okay.
He had dreads.
Is that a heist movie?
It's
There's
about
a new movie that I kind of want to see too. Or a new show. It's
It's
gonna
about
be on Apple, I think.
this lady and her daughter. She gets a divorce or separated from her husband, but her husband was some millionaire, had something that these guys wanted. Him and Forrest Whitaker, lazy eye Forrest Whitaker, break into this house.
Oh
And-
fuck, never mind.
and they end up getting into this panic room, but all the stuff that Jared Leto needed was in the panic room that he needed to steal, and they're trying to break into the panic room. There's just some plots and
Ooh.
stuff.
Okay.
I'm just
And
saying,
Jared
like,
Leto wasn't outrageously
Leto.
bad in that.
Lord
Leto.
of War. He died.
He was
in
in
that
Lord
movie.
of War. Is that the one with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, Requiem for
Yeah.
a Dream, obviously American Psycho, Fight Club. Like,
That's it. That was
honestly,
an
there really
American
wasn't
Psycho.
a lot of movies that he was in. A lot of it was just like 36 Mars.
Now you know
Yeah,
how
did you know
far
he used-
I go.
Do you know he was used to be a heroin addict?
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, I believe it.
They're not their most recent album, but their second
Not
one is
that-
called City of Angels. It was about songs that he wrote on that were about his times when he was living on the streets of LA when he moved there and he got addicted to heroin. He got clean and got into acting and started writing music.
Heroin
Crashed
sucks.
is a TV series that I kind of want to see. It's based off a true story. It just looks good. I don't know what it's about. It just looks good. And I forgot, after reading his IMDb, that he is rumored to be in the new Tron movie. And that makes me so mad because I loved Tron Legacy and I have high hopes for a new one.
Daft Punk was in the Tron Legacy.
Yeah, they died.
Ah, damn. They broke up, not broke up, but they retired.
Yeah. What, Sean?
What did you say, Sean?
Was he Tron? The guys from Daft Punk, were they Tron?
I don't know.
No, they're in the bar just kind of dancing in the background. And
are they?
playing music. And then that bar blew up. So I guess it's assumed that they died.
Maybe they were copied somewhere.
It is a video game, so
Yeah.
it could happen.
Before we get off the more topic, but Kyle made me think of it. Jim Carrey did an interview the other day talking about the whole Chris Rock and Will Smith thing and all this. And he said, yeah, I'm done. I'm retired. I'm not making any more movies. Unless something comes my way that it's signs from the heavens that I need to make this movie to make things better. I'm done. I'm not making it.
So he's done until he gets bored.
I was going to say, like, he just finished Sonic 2. Like, that's going to be out in theaters.
That's
soon.
what they were promoting.
And depending on how it goes, there could be a third one. Like, this one introduces Tails and Knuckles, so the third one easily could do, like, Shadow.
Yeah, they don't need him.
Right.
But I'm
He said he
assuming
wants
he
to
adds a
pursue
lot to
his
those movies.
Dr. Robotnik. Yeah,
Yeah.
they need him.
No, there's been, I'm sure there's been Sonic stories where he's not involved. It probably wouldn't be as good, though.
Any good ones?
I don't know a lot about Sonic.
Then they weren't.
Actually.
But he said he wants to pursue his dream and his passion of art.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a lot of artwork.
He's got enough
Usually,
money.
like,
He doesn't.
political artwork.
Yes.
I mean,
But
he's got a
I
leg
saw
up
the
on
interview
every
the
other
other day.
artist.
Having millions already.
Yeah, and also he's got a household name.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Very well known.
Yep.
Going back to Moon Knight, though, I would recommend you watch it, Sean. I think you'd
All
like
right.
it.
Cool. I will check it out.
Mhm.
Especially
That's
that.
just-
What's his name?
Oscar
Who's the
Isaac.
actor? Oscar Isaac. I like him, especially
Mhm.
even though those Star Wars movies aren't the greatest. His character is good. I do like his
What was the
character.
one? He was in a robot movie that was really creepy. He
I
played
will
like
say,
the
go ahead.
robot developer guy, and he was in his facility with a bunch of robots, and he like danced with them and stuff. There's only like 3 people in that movie.
Chappie? Oh,
No, no, it wasn't that. Oh well, doesn't matter.
that was Wolverine that was in that one.
Yeah,
It was a terrible movie.
it was.
I will say, like, based off the first episode, like, this is a series that I am looking forward to every week so far.
Yeah.
Obviously based off one episode. Or like the other shows, it's like, okay, I'm watching it just to keep up to date on it.
Mhm.
Not that I necessarily wanted to. Like Loki, I wanted to. Loki, I absolutely do.
Yeah.
WandaVision, the
Once I
first few
got into
episodes,
Loki.
absolutely not.
Yeah. Once I got
But,
into
like,
Loki, I was like, oh, all right, I can't wait for this episode.
What if
Mhm.
Falcon and Winter Soldier? I enjoyed Hawkeye. Like, I was just goofy, so I actually did look forward to that. But like the others, it's like, whatever.
What do you guys think of the release schedule? Because a lot of different streaming services do different things. Netflix, for example, releases everything at once. Disney releases week by week, and I think HBO generally does like 2 or 3 episodes right away, and then week by week after that.
Well, to also Disney Plus, so they do usually week by week, but they announced for Obi-Wan it's going to be the first 2 episodes, and then they're doing week by week. Which,
Okay.
like, I believe Amazon does that sometimes too. Like, if I remember correctly, The Boys did it for the first 2 episodes, and then it was week by
Okay.
week. I like it that way, like the traditional way where you have to wait the week.
Because they can make
Because-
content every week.
Yeah, for the 4 views that we get a week. Fucking Grace is already up to 98 views last I checked. She gets triple digits. I'm deleting her
Hog.
account.
That's fair.
For
safety
but I
or
like
for
it
jealousy?
Safety.
Okay.
I like it because just, I'm on TikTok when I'm bored at work or whatever. So, like, spoilers are all over TikTok, especially.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have time to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to binge a season or whatever immediately. So by the time I can get to that, finish that season,
Everybody else is on
watch
the
the
same
entire
page.
season for a week. Yeah. Like,
Mhm.
so, like, I like it. I just have to avoid the spoilers. Like, if I'm really into that show, I have to avoid the spoilers
For a
until
day or two at most.
I can go home and watch it.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Sean?
I like them broken up too for new shows. And like not just that, but like shows that I watch on Hulu or that are on normal TV that come out each week. So it's like, all right, I saw the end of this episode, got a plot twist at the end of the episode. All right, I got to look forward to this instead of, jumping right into the next one. All right, next thing you know, there's 7 hours of my day gone. Like, what did I do? I was ready to sit here and watch this whole fucking show. What did I accomplish with my day?
I'm not good at binging either.
Me neither, actually.
Like I binge like old shows.
And I do too. Like I did Psych. I finished all Psych, and I'm back into Suits, which both of them are amazing fucking shows. But like, if I'm on the third episode in a row, I find myself on my phone while it's more or less background noise at that point.
Yep, same here. Especially like I'm watching Hawaii 5-0 right now, just because I enjoy the show. But it's like, all right, I've seen this episode already, so I kind of know what's going on. So I'm fucking around on my Switch or on my phone. So it's like, hey.
Yeah, there's a difference between background shows.
Yeah.
You have the attention span of
a gnat, so I get distracted easily. Where I'm like, ooh, look at this TikTok. Scroll. Do you want to keep watching the episode? Click. Scroll. So
you're watching twice as much content. That's very, very modern. I have trouble binging. I don't know why. I think I just don't like sitting down for that long and.
Note say the guy that stands to do the podcast.
Can't dance if you're sitting. Actually, you can, just not as
super laggy for me. For you,
it really is for me too. I think it's because my lighting isn't good too. I don't know.
I thought you had your light off. Honestly,
I can turn a different light on. Maybe that'll make it better. Do I have more frames?
Still trying to figure out why you have a cow behind you, but.
Moon Knight. Yeah.
Moon Knight.
So all in all, you guys are saying it's a good show. Check it out. Even though it's one episode in.
One episode in, 2 thumbs up.
All right.
CGI work, I hope it gets up to standard. But you'll watch it and be like, that made the final cut. Like
maybe it'll be fixed. That seems like a fixable thing.
For episode 2 through 6, yeah. Episode 1's out, like it's done.
Well, yeah, but they touch up things. Like they've like for Star Wars, you can't watch the original Star Wars anymore. It's just impossible.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a good thing either.
Mm-hmm. Someday you're gonna be like, those logs look good, but I missed the original ones that looked like CG, that looked like cartoon logs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go check out these logs now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it has nothing to do with what's going on, but it distracted me when it happened. I was like, you're so close. It's got nothing to do with what's going on for the most part.
No.
But it's
did he just throw the gun? Why did you throw the gun? I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, the inner dialogue is oh great, the idiot's back.
That's great. Oh man,
yeah.
I'm excited. But yeah,
I'm excited for Sean to watch it again. For him to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Should we go on to the next topic?
Yeah, what's your other thing you got to talk about here with this PlayStation Plus? Because I know I'm curious, and I believe Jake is too.
Yeah, because I have an Xbox.
Because all of us have Sony here, and have PlayStation Plus.
Have a Switch.
Yeah. So what?
All of us have a Switch.
Oh yeah. Well, I my fiance has one. She lets me use it.
I rarely play it.
I was just playing one before you guys got on.
Breath of the Wild is a good game. I like that one. But yeah, so Sony just recently unveiled a PlayStation Plus options. So before, if you don't know, PlayStation Plus is a service you can pay for yearly or monthly, and it allows you to play games online, but it also gives you perks like you get sales for video games that you wouldn't get if you didn't have PlayStation Plus. And it also gives you you have the opportunity to download a couple of free games every month.
Usually
he said sales. You have sales.
Sales.
Usually the ones that
You
they're
have
giving
sales
out
every month. Sorry,
usually
that
the
was
games that they give out for PlayStation Plus for the month are like prequels to a new game that's going to be coming out, so you can kind of get the backstory, because like they did Hitman a couple months ago, and the new Hitman game was coming out the following month. So
And they just did Ark, and Ark 2 is supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Well, they did the Ghost of Hiroshima.
Ghost of Tsushima. It's I don't know. It's a city. I think I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know. Yeah, like Ghost of Toyota, but like
it wasn't the main game, but it was like an expansion for it.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the main game.
I think it was like the player versus player combat or something. They did a DLC for that.
Okay, never mind.
I gotta play
some of the games are real good, some of them aren't. Like they just did Sonic Racing, which I kind of wish I downloaded.
I did.
Golf, was a good one.
And it's cool
if you
say you want the game for that month, you just hit add to my library, and then as long as you pay this fee and you have an active PlayStation Plus membership, you can access any game you've previously added to your library.
Yep.
So you can go away for a year, come back, re-sign up, and re-download all the games that you've previously gotten. It's pretty cool. I think it's a good deal. There's some gems I played that I wouldn't have, like Hollow Knight and Tomb Raider and things like that, where it's like you're not that interested enough to spend money, but you're curious, and then you get to try new games.
Racing game back in the PS3 days?
Wipeout
Total.
The floating cars.
Yeah,
that was Wipeout, which I think they did release a version of that on PlayStation Plus recently.
I enjoyed that more. Like, and they've been doing this type of stuff for years and years and years across a couple of generations. And like that game, I actually did enjoy.
We got that game for free, you remember?
Yeah.
Even if you didn't have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, because that was when the network got hacked. It was.
Yeah.
It was like that 2 or 3 games you could download.
Mm-hmm. I think you get Uncharted then.
Yep.
Which I already had it, so I just got Wipeout.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, that's what I did too.
But it's good. I've enjoyed that service. There's a similar one from Microsoft. I don't know a lot of the details for that, but PlayStation also had this service called PlayStation. I can't remember. Now, thank you. PlayStation Now, which I don't know a lot about that. I've never done it. But I guess the basic idea is you get a catalog of games that you can play on your system. You don't get ownership of those, and if you
rent them,
and if they have the right to take any games off of that service at any time, so you can be halfway through a game and it just gets taken down and you can't finish it. But there's supposed to be a good catalog of games, usually older games that you can play at any time.
Yep.
So basically, the idea is they've combined them for marketing purposes into a more cohesive package. So they still have PlayStation Plus Essential, which is the same we described. You get 2 monthly downloadable games, extra discounts, cloud storage for save games, which I've actually used because I got a PS5, and online multiplayer access. And that's the same. So if you guys aren't interested in anything else, you don't have to do anything. It's great. I like that.
I'm so cool. I got a PS5.
You know how many people I had to... Anyways.
How many of you had to that, Kyle?
So PlayStation Plus Premium.
Suck, asshole.
Oh my god.
All right, so what's that?
Now you get PlayStation Plus Premium. For the US, it's $119 a year. So it's a little more expensive. It's like the normal PlayStation. Oh wait, it's $99 a year. And normally it's $60 a year. Yeah, so it's a little more expensive, but you get the PlayStation Now experience where you get a bunch of new games. I think it's 400 PS4 and PS5 games, like that service. But they've also added a new thing to that, so that's just like PlayStation Now combined with PlayStation Plus for one price. Well, do you guys want to comment on that first? Any thoughts about that changing PlayStation Now, or did
So
you not know about
PlayStation Now
PlayStation
gets you what? You can download games and just borrow.
Essentially rent them.
Yeah.
So you get it for a time period.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost like what's it, Game Freak or GameFly, where you rented the game, but that was like the actual hard copy. And probably like after a month, if you still had the game, you probably got to pay again. But I'm assuming if you had the subscription, you still can keep it. But you were saying too that the games expire.
Well, they can take them off the service. So it's kind of like Netflix, that you can stream a game or whatever. I don't know if you have to download it to your system first. I don't know the specifics of how the technology works, but I do know you can access games. And sometimes there's like recent games. And they have a service similar on Xbox, which they actually have, like Halo, for example, recently came out. And you could play that if you had this Xbox service that allowed you to play it. So you got day one access, like you had bought the game, even though you were just paying this monthly subscription.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've played my PlayStation a lot, and that'd be definitely something to look into. But having children and a wife, it's kind of difficult for me.
Was it the Now that had the streaming service for TV, or is that the PlayStation View?
That was PlayStation View.
Okay.
Vita?
No, there's one that was like
system, It's a handle.
PlayStation View was like Amazon Prime or
there was their attempt of getting into the streaming game, and it did not work out well.
It did not. No.
Yeah.
Because it was like $180 for like 60 channels.
It was very limited.
What? Yeah, and it was like not that good channels. There was no sports, because I looked into it because it was right when we cut the cord, and I'm like, oh, this ain't so bad. And then it's like, oh, if I add this channel and this channel, it's part of this package. And the next thing you know, it was $140. I'm like, what? No, cancel.
Yeah, that's how they get you. And then it's like you're paying cable prices.
Exactly.
Yep. But so there's a new thing though. So that's PlayStation Plus Extra, which presumably they want to make that more appealing over time. They want to add better games, newer games to that as well. So maybe they'll come out with a COD competitor, Call of Duty competitor, and they'll offer that on day one. So everyone can play that if they have this tier of that.
They're going to have to, because PlayStation can't make Call of Duty or have Call of Duty.
Maybe not. That's a whole nother issue. But they also have this PlayStation Plus Premium, which includes both the essentials and extra. So you get the streaming library, and you get the online games and deals and things like that of just normal PlayStation Plus. But they also added 340 more games from PS3, PS2, and the PSP, PlayStation Portable. So it's like a retro gaming catalog, and it's only an extra $20 a year, basically. So that's new. Before, there's no way to play like a PS3 game on the PS4 or PS5, and now there's going to be a
unless you bought them,
or they were remastered.
Yeah.
Yes. But
and that's the thing, is anything that's like, you're willing to spend $20 extra a month for a game that, if it was that good, obviously people have their own preferences, but if it was a really good game, it got remastered. You know, Kyle and I grew up playing Crash Team Racing. It got redone.
Mm-hmm. Crash Bandicoot did too.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Like most of those games, any wrestling game, yeah, right. Like, it's your oddball game. Mm-hmm. You're paying $20 a month, $240 a year to be able to play.
No, it's $120 a year.
Oh, so it's $20 a year? So actually $20 a year then?
Yeah, it is. Okay. If you're paying monthly, it is $18 a month. But if you're paying yearly, it's $120 a year.
Because I know.
So it's like twice as expensive as PlayStation Plus, or PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, with the standard model of PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know with PS3, they had the option when you went to the store, you could go and buy retro games, like old PS2 games. So you could get like Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas. And then like Bully was on there. The one Need for Speed Most Wanted.
So, I had Sonic on my PS3.
That was just a flat rate price, which I bought both the Grand Theft Autos for $9, I think. So I paid $15 for Need for Speed. But I mean, that'd be kind of cool to have if they would have that ability.
But the Grand Theft Autos have been remastered, haven't they?
No, I mean they
Not
made
all.
games.
They did remaster GTA 3, Vice City, and
3 and on.
Yeah, but they apparently the remasters were really bad.
But you still could get it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, let's be honest. All right, the remasters are bad. They weren't up to the quality of a PS4 or 5. All right, you buy the original PS3. It's not going to be up to the quality of a PS4 or PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the not the nostalgic point, but just for the ability to play a PS2 game on a PS4 instead of a remastered game.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of games too, especially if you're like nostalgic about it. Like Metal Gear Solid, for example, those haven't been remade. Silent Hill
I mean, there's
games,
definitely your fair
haven't.
share of them. Your Resident Evils, and some of them have been remastered. Some of them haven't.
2 and 3
It's
have.
just a matter of your preferences. Did you grow up on a lot of these? I don't even want to say like outside in the mainstream games, like that. That's what it's gonna be. And if that's fair enough for paying $60 extra a year, so be it. But like, I don't know, to the average gamer who can only play a couple hours a day, that's a hefty price increase to be able to do that.
Right.
If I was a streamer, like a professional streamer, that would be great. Like, that's well worth the money. And you could do all those things. Bully, like, that should be remastered. There should be a sequel to it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
But so like that would be a fun one. The Harry Potter games, like, some of these. There was a lot of cool games back then, but if you're an average gamer, that I could see paying extra $20.
Yeah, I think the ideally would be this way. You don't have to buy games. You just have a catalog of games you can play at any given time. I don't necessarily think it's the way to go either, but it is the direction things are going in a way. Obviously, there still are very good deals in the store, and I don't think that's going to stop within the near future of like getting, paying $20 for a really good game a year after it comes out and not having to deal with the streaming aspect. But it is.
If PS Now, you can get like a catalog of games that's just PS4, PS5 games in. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah, there's
between that extra $20.
Yeah.
So you're paying an extra $60 to play PS2, P3, and then essentially a catalog of 4 and 5 as well.
Yeah. So PlayStation Plus Essential is just what you have now. PlayStation Plus Extra includes
which is $60
PS4 and PS5 games, and then PlayStation Plus Premium
$100.
Yeah, that one's $100 a year, and then PlayStation Plus Premium $120 a year. You get the back catalog as well, the old vintage games.
See, like, to me, it would be nice if it was like, all right, you have your Essential, which to play online games, you need to have the Essential. So you have your Essential at $60 a year. Then it was, you can add the PS Now version for an additional $40. Or you can add the, whatever the other one was, the 2, 3 PS
Premium.
For premium.
Like a separate package.
3. Yes. So instead of paying for $120 for everything,
when I'm only going to use
just pay $80 for your games you currently have, the PS2, PS3, and PSP. Like, to me, that way, then you could also add the $40 extra for the PS Now to do the whole $120 a year. To me, that'd be nice, but
for a month or two at least.
It's a business.
I
say it's a scam. They say it's a business. It's real world.
I didn't say this point earlier, but more and more businesses are going into the subscription model because then they can ping you every month for money.
Yes.
And that's going to be a problem for things like if for some reason you post something on Twitter people don't like, and they're like, they cancel your Tesla subscription and then you can't drive anymore. Stuff like that might happen.
It could.
Didn't I say that earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit earlier. That like it's got to be to
or Uber
to really
or whatever,
dive into that. It's got to be huge for you to be like, I can't use my car anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But you never know.
Like it can't be like, oh, you suck, and insert athlete's name. Oh, now I can't drive to work. No, like it can't, it's got to be more like
death threats, racial.
Yes, right. Yeah, I was gonna say it, but then
very one-sided political views.
Yeah, I doubt that would even be it because that's what's going on now. But yeah, right. To that extent, though, to an extreme of that.
Yeah, if you're on Tesla's, Elon Musk is hinting heavily that he wants to do a new social media because he's sick of Twitter or whatever. Even though every time he tweets, Tesla's price goes up. The stock, I mean. But yeah, then if you use the Tesla, the thingy, whatever, link your Tesla account to the Tesla social media, and then one of the mods gets angry at you and kicks you off.
What if you could link your Tesla to your system and you could play Need for Speed?
Well, actually driving, or just really, like
haptic feedback control.
Yeah, I'll drive through the Wegmans parking lot.
I know that's a joke, but it could actually be cool if you put on like a VR helmet, have all the controls be like haptic feedback connected to it, and then it's like you're in a car, your car, and you can press the pedals and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be weird. You'd go to Walmart and see people playing video games in the parking lot and stuff, but
yeah, shit like that probably will happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think Jake's thinking more along the lines he could stay at home and send his car somewhere. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I go through the drive-through to just like they throw my food in the driver's seat.
There you go.
Most of the time you're going in your car to go somewhere. So the fact that you're just sending your car out, is it really fees a purpose? But
I don't have to pay DoorDash to do it.
Yeah. That's the future. Drones and
welcome
cars
to McDonald's. Can I take
around.
your order? There's nobody in the car.
Beep,
You're
beep.
yelling through your microphone through the stereo.
Just fart noises playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Tesla's got fart noises.
Yep.
Johnny's done it with his Tesla, and it makes me giggle every time.
It's pretty silly. Yeah.
Who did?
Johnny from hockey. One of the original fourth liners for Kyle.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Or was it fourth liners? I forgot.
Sure
Whatever.
I don't know. I have a shirt somewhere.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think they're fans anymore, but whatever. That happens.
Our view count says no.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Maybe you never know. Someday these will be archived and yeah. Jake's grandchildren, because he's the only one who has children, will reap the benefits
that we know of.
that we know of. Yep.
Sean's got kittens.
Yep,
that's true. That he did have kittens.
He did. He pooped them out.
Yeah.
All right. What time do we
got anything else? Anything else on that, Kyle?
No, I think that's good.
It is interesting though. It's intriguing.
Yeah. It's nice to have options.
Yeah.
It's just the options have a pretty hefty price tag on it.
I wish your option was an available option.
They should
about wanting to get the kicking my table. Wanting to get just the old games, I don't really give a shit about new games that come out.
Yeah, instead of it being combined price tags, it should be separate price tags, like separate add-ons, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Packages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that in the future too. It's new, so it's subject to change.
Subject to change.
Mm-hmm. All right. I feel like we've gone on for a bit. I have a Reddit roundup, but I can make it brief if you want.
Let's do it.
Let's do it
All
up.
So what do we do? Yeehaw! You guys ready for Reddit roundup? Yeehaw!
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. So Reddit roundup is a segment where I nerd out about my social media. I guess I don't know how else to explain it. Reddit is a popular social media website, and I'm stuck on it because I'm old. I can't use any of these new TikToks or Instagrams, so I like to just browse Reddit. And I forgot to change my background to the thing that is relevant. Haha. Does this look familiar to anyone?
Super Smash Bros.
It is our place. So I get to teach you guys a thing. There is sorry, people who are listening, I'm going to share screen and show some stuff, if that's all right. I need to be able to share screen if that's possible, Sean.
How do I do that?
Is there a security button?
There you go. I'll try it now.
Okay, I can do it now.
I made you a co-host.
All right. So, welcome to my computer.
Kyle started sharing.
Yeah, I don't see anything. There it is. There's Kyle's porn.
Where's your porn?
Our place.
IEEE. Man, what could that be?
Oh no. Ignore that. Fuck.
Intense, extreme, external.
I forgot you can see that. How do I
Just
hide
sex.
that? Oops. Aha. That's like IEEE. That's like science articles. Anyways, so this is place. Isn't it cool?
What the actual fuck is that?
Place.
So this is our place. It is a Reddit.
Star Wars.
It started out as a
GameStop.
April Fool's joke.
Canadians, Montreal Canadiens. I saw their logo.
This is what Nate wanted me to do.
Oh,
Nate told me something. He goes, go on Reddit and add an emblem or add a logo to our place. I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's all kinds of communities represented. So the idea is every Reddit user can place one pixel every 5 minutes if they have a verified account, or every 20 minutes if they don't have a verified account. So all of this is made pixel by people. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, you can zoom in quite a distance. So there's this little guy.
The fact that you did Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars is super popular on Reddit. This is
there's
cool.
That was a Toronto Blue Jay. Buffalo Bills, yeah!
Oh yeah, it's a little potato.
Yeah! No, this is Josh Allen drawing.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, somebody added a pixel. Did you see that? This is real time. So this is archived footage now of our
Somebody
place.
is doing that?
Yeah.
Big porn.
So there's a big battle going on in the bottom left corner with this France flag. France, I don't know why, but France decided, this is my streamer, this guy right here. So France decided to make a huge freaking flag with an Eiffel Tower. They already had this little flag somewhere up here. Where is it? Right here. So there's a French flag here.
Does people are just posting pixels on top of it just to spite them? Yeah.
So I don't know what happened here. This is pretty cool though. Yeah. Silk Song. This is the sequel to Hollow Knight. Anyways.
So quick question. So you're putting a pixel down, and these people have made all these fucking designs off placing one pixel every 5 minutes.
Yep. And you can see there's fights going on. So what happens is communities organize, sports teams, fans, streamer fans, country fans, like countries, like the places people live.
There's probably Nights.
Also, yeah, I think I've seen this pyramid somewhere. I don't know what it is though.
That's from Gravity Falls. It's in a TV show from Disney.
Yeah. So what happens is, this is a peace sign made of little suspicious dudes. Forget what it's called.
Among Us.
Oh no. Oh my god, what is it called? Among Us. Yes, thank you. Sorry. My Little
What's
Pony.
it called? Well, we told you.
Yeah, I think this peach is made of Among Us as well. This peach is a little sus. I've never played Among Us, by the way.
It's all right.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
playing with a bunch of friends would be fun, but playing with
Yeah, it's fun
randos-
when it's a bunch of people, but random, it's like
yeah. So, but yeah, so communities get together, sports teams, fans, streamer fans, TV show fans.
Guys
There's
fighting
BoJack, and they get like templates and stuff, but they still need users to place the thing down. So like if you have a larger community, I think XQC, do you guys know who that is? He's a
No.
really popular streamer. He actually started out playing Overwatch. But he gets 100,000 or so viewers just for playing video games and stuff. So he can just be like, hey, everybody, join this thing and put down pixels for me, and just eradicate other people's arts and other people's symbols and things. And I guess that happened with France too.
The hell is that thing on
France-
the left? That looks super intense.
This horse?
To
Or
do that, no,
cow?
all the way to the left. That
This thing?
mosh pit of things. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this.
That's
everything is
intense.
super delayed.
Yeah, it's
Like
very
Kyle-
laggy for me.
Kyle's
Oh.
talking about My Little Pony, and it's not even on the picture. So I'm like, all right.
Sorry. All right. It doesn't matter though. I wanted to show you guys this.
It's
It
crazy that it's 1 pixel at a time and people are doing artwork from it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like Nate was telling me to do it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And he's like, you got to go ahead and do our thing and do this. I'm like, now that you're doing that, how? I don't know how to fucking do that. One and two, I don't have time to fucking. Let me place 1 pixel here. Let me place another pixel in 5 minutes. Oh, this kind of looks like a smiley face. Oh shit! Somebody put something on. Now I gotta go redo that one in 5 minutes. Oh shit! Somebody did that.
You can't do anything by yourself. It's too popular. If you do anything by yourself, it will get eradicated.
Fuck NFTs.
Nice. But yeah, it's cool.
I feel like they're making boobs in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Or erasing boobs. Mhm.
I don't know. Those look like nipples that they're building.
No, they
Pink.
aren't. Those aren't nipples because we're on YouTube. I don't know if you're allowed to show nipples.
We're not on YouTube yet.
Oh, this is cool. The One Piece. That's the anime, right?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any Dragon Ball Z stuff. This is racist.
If you go to the Dragon Ball Z subreddit, you might find they might have a battle going on somewhere.
That's badass. Though.
That is cool.
fucking-
That's
fucking
very-
cool.
That's
Yeah,
very
it-
impressive.
It ends soon. I think, I don't know, they might make this a yearly thing. They did it a few years ago for an April Fool's prank, and it was insanely popular. And so they brought it back this year, and it's been really popular. Evidently, tons of people are making stuff, especially the French. Is that Kratos? I don't think that's Kratos.
Above
Anyways.
the German flag.
What?
Above the German flag. It's a German flag right there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of German flag.
What's with a dog pooping?
But yeah, I had some dramas, but I forgot most of it. But basically, there's an administrator who's a paid employee for Reddit, who, because they're an employee, they get extra privileges, and they can put down an unlimited amount of pixels with no cooldown. And it was caught. They covered up some cat that wasn't breaking terms of service or anything. They were just covering up a cat for seemingly no reason. I'm gonna stop sharing if that's okay. Unless you guys want to see more.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just
Foo
fascinated
Fighters.
by it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's worth checking out, and it's constantly changing. It's cool. For the next few days. Eventually, it will be solidified. But
That is actually
All right.
really cool.
all right. But yeah, there was some drama where one of the administrators was covering up art, and then people posted on the subreddit our place about it, and the administrator took down the post because they have that privilege. And so there's some fighting going on. I don't know if anything's going to come of it, but they're probably just going to get a slap on the wrist, being like, "Hey, dude,
shit.
this is supposed to be for the community, not for you." So I don't know though. I don't know a lot about it, but I just wanted to show you guys our place. It's really cool.
Oh, that was really
That was actually a good one. I like that. Kyle.
Yeah. So that's our Reddit roundup. And
Wasn't your fracking or whatever it was for not masturbating and being eternal light.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation, but
Yeah, there's some weird people.
yes, there are.
Yep. I mostly just lurk on Reddit, but you see some weird stuff.
You're a weird guy, Ace. Weird guy.
All right. I don't.
Thank you, Mr. Poopy Pants.
Who do you call him? Poopy Pants.
All right. I unfortunately do not have any questions for this week for Sean Chin Scratchers. Sean's Chin Scratchers.
I can't even scratch my chin this week then.
There can come.
We'll come up with more though.
We'll have some for next week.
Yeah. And I think we're good.
I took out of enlightenment out of this episode, and I need to go watch Moon Knight.
Yes.
Say it right. Moonlight. Because Moonlight is a movie.
Moonlight, making things with light.
That won an Oscar and didn't really win an Oscar. You guys have heard that controversy, right?
No.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, when Moonlight, the movie, was nominated for Best Picture a few years ago.
I don't even know that movie.
And La La Land won Best Picture, and everybody for La La Land got on stage and they're all hugging each other. And the director was like, "No," and he pulled the card away from the people that presented the award. He goes, "They got it wrong," and he held it up and he said, "Moonlight, they won, not us." It was all on TV. That was the big drama before the Will Ferrell or Will Smith bullshit.
That sucks.
Yep. And then,
but it didn't bring in as much publicity as the slap, though.
Well, this was probably 4 years ago now.
It was like Steve Harvey did the Miss USA pageant.
Yeah. Miss Universe.
Oh God.
Yep. I had to go check out this PlayStation Plus thing. I'm intrigued by that.
Mm-hmm. I have no clue if the library has been released yet or anything, but
yeah, is it available? Would I be able to get it if I got off right now and go get it right now?
I don't know. You can get PlayStation Now. If this new PlayStation Plus thing isn't available, PlayStation Now is. I think they said they're going to add some. Yeah, once they debut it, it's going to have like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Returnal, God of War, a bunch of big Sony hits from the last couple of years.
Nice.
But I don't know if they're going to add games as they come out.
Cool. I will definitely be inspecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Still on a hunt for a PS5. Jake, I know is too. So, any of our viewers out there know how to get us PS5s? Let us know. But that's all I got this week.
Till next time.
Anything else, guys? Anybody want to add anything else? There was no F1 race this week, so that's why we didn't talk about it.
Once used anally, do not use orally. Thermometers.
Unless you wash it.
I guess. But what's with the thumb?
I don't know. I was having a lot of fun on it. It was just.
I broke it.
All right.
Bye.
Adios.